Well, folks, it's officially been about a day since Mr. Charlie Kirk sadly passed away after a successful assassination attempt at Utah Valley University. He was a devout Christian, from what I read, and sadly, he leaves behind a wife and two very, very young children. May he rest in peace, and I pray for the health of his family, and I pray also for him. May God bless all of them. But now to the topic of this video. How do we, as the quote-unquote far right, react? How should we do things? How should we proceed? And before getting into that, I want to first talk about the reactions from both sides, the left and the right, starting with the left. So, the left, in their classical fashion, celebrated the death on, you can guess the sites, things like Twitter, TikTok. I don't know about Instagram, but probably Instagram and YouTube. I haven't really watched that many YouTube videos from the left side, so I can't really tell, but who knows? I don't want to say anything false. But yeah, I've seen a lot of TikTok videos, especially from leftists, celebrating what is essentially just a guy getting murdered live on video. A guy just losing his life. They just celebrated, dance around it, sing, because, of course, as we know, there's no other more, mentally impaired site than the left. They're the only people that are going to excuse murder against a person that has an opposing political opinion. Which, for the side that's apparently tolerant, it doesn't sound tolerant to me. You're only tolerant, and I'm sorry, I should have prefaced this by saying I really am trying to be neutral in this and not have a pointed opinion towards one specific side. But I think some things need to be said. The tolerant left is only tolerant when it's people that agree with them. If it's not, before we thought they were just going to spit at you, call you a bigot, and insult you. Now they're apparently capable of murder too. So, yeah, I think whoever is in the quote-unquote tolerant left needs to kind of, look at themselves in a mirror and maybe reassess their position and their thoughts. That's my thinking of it. But trust me, I'm not hating. I don't want anything bad to happen to you. Nobody deserves any bad happening to anyone. Be they left, right, center, up, down, it doesn't matter. I just want you guys to think for a second. Use your brain. Why are you celebrating a guy getting murdered? Just, think about it. Think about it before saying anything. Now, for our people's reaction, our side's reaction, I've seen a lot of people calling for war. I've seen a lot of people calling for justice, which I do agree with. I totally agree with. I've seen a lot of people say that apparently Utah they still have the death penalty so they can enact it. And honestly, I do agree with them. I think those three should be charged and get the death penalty. You can't just get arrested and spend like 5 years in prison and then get released afterwards, after you just murdered someone. It doesn't matter who you murdered, who they were, what their position was, what their politics were, what their faith was. You kill someone, you kill someone. You're a murderer. No matter the color of their skin, no matter their political opinion or yours. If you murder someone, you take their life forever. They're not coming back. That's it. And to come back to that war stuff that I've seen, that people are saying that the left declared war now on the right. I mean, I'm glad a lot more normal people are waking up to the fact that the left is becoming more and more extreme, but I don't think we should carry out reprisals against them, because that's exactly what they want from us. That is exactly what they want. Why do you think they've been trying to brainwash absolutely everyone into thinking that, the far right is on the rise again, Christian nationalism is on the rise, and it's going to kill every single man, like every single migrant and every single tranny and every single gay? Why do you think they were trying to do this? To rile you up. That wasn't their point. They know very well the far right doesn't exist. I mean, it probably does somewhere. But personally, I've seen more extreme leftism than I've seen rightism. Okay? I have felt more unsafe and threatened by communists, socialists, and leftists than I have by persons that were on the right. You know why I didn't feel threatened by people that were on the right? Because those same people, I haven't seen them. Well, just because somebody loves their country, automatically that means they're a fascist? Just because they're Christian, that means they want death to every other religion? No. They're not on the right. They're just normal people. Loving your country and its people and your religion and your God is, your God-given right. You have the right of your opinion. That's why free speech exists. That's especially why in the United States you have the First Amendment that the left abuses. But still, you have the First Amendment. But this, I'm just gonna. I went on a rant for quite a while now. I'm gonna add a couple of final notes, and then I'm gonna let you go and watch other videos. Do not be afraid of the left. There's nothing you have to be or should be afraid of. There is nothing. They hold no power over you. Keep debating them. Your strongest weapon is your language and your tongue. That is your strongest weapon. Do not, in any case, physically assault any leftist or any propagandist extremist. That's exactly what they want, and that's exactly what they're expecting from you. Do not, do you hear me? Under any circumstances, engage. When I say engage, I mean attack first. If they attack you, you have every right to defend yourself, your family, and your ideas. But never, ever engage. Never. Remember, your thoughts and what you know are correct. Do not let yourself fall for the propaganda. Do not let yourself be transformed into something you're not. Do not think just because these people constantly berate you and tell you that you're wrong, that you are wrong. Yeah, it might happen that you don't have some information, and maybe, oh, I don't know, it happens, you say something false, but you can learn from it. That doesn't mean you're always incorrect. Be confident in what you say and stand firm by what you say, because that's why we're here, and that's what makes you you. Well, that was a long rant. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a blessed day. And bye bye. See ya.